Hey everybody, I am the MoeChicken. Welcome to my stream. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope y'all are having a good one. I have been trying to get ready for my trip tomorrow. I'm going to be driving all day tomorrow in Thanksgiving traffic, so I'm not excited about it, but I wanted to take a little bit of time out and get us a stream in before I left. So we're going to be playing Megaman VI, because I put out I knew I wanted to play one Mega Man game today, and I put out a request on my Discord. It's like, hey, which Mega Man do you want me to play? And the first person who answered was said 6, and I haven't played Mega Man 6 in a long time, so hey, why not? So yeah, let's go and do it. Mega Man 6. In the year 20XX AD, the first annual robot tournament was held. Yep. With 8 of the world's most powerful robots. But... Hey, Jimmy. Willkommen. Mr. X, the sponsor of the tournament, took control of the robots and began to take over the world. But, Mr. X, why? It's time to tell you the truth. I've been manipulating that fool Dr. Wily from the beginning. Oh, big shock. But now I no longer need Dr. Wily's help. Come and face my power, Mega Man. We'll stop you. Follow me, Rush. I was watching I was watching the Are you asking for a challenge? Are you asking for a challenge? Double deuce. Yeah, I was watching my Mega Man 8 playthrough from a few years back the other day, and I had forgotten about there's this one scene where like that game had like animated cutscenes, and there's this one scene where like Rush is supposed to be like jumping down to like attack someone, but they hang on his face for a really long time, and so like I guess his voice actor just went it's really funny. Oh my goodness. All right, we got a bunch of robot monsters here. I want to go for Centaur Man first. So the premise of this game is that like this was a world robotics tournament originally, and so as a result, some of the robots in this game are kind of obvious dated stereotypes, like Tomahawk Man and Flame Man, who is a like an Arabian Night kind of character. But then there's Centaur Man. What country does Centaur Man represent? Greece? I mean, his environment is this place is just called Ancient City, so who knows? Yes, happy holiday time. Oh, these fish are funny. Look at their dumb faces. Wait, you can kill them in one shot. I remember that much. Yeah, happy you know, Thanksgiving for those who celebrate it, and for those who don't, happy Thursday. I'm sure it will be, oh, great. I'm sure it'll be very exciting for you when nothing out of the ordinary happens, but I hope you have a good time. I actually learned recently, I didn't know this, there is a... Thanksgiving is not just a United States holiday. Apparently there is a Canadian Thanksgiving as well. That is celebrated, I think, in October. I did not know that. Oh, this was the coolest. Okay. I love this idea. It's like water, and so you can use like the buoyancy thing, but it's like upside down. It's such a cool like environment thing that they did in this one level. Okay, see you later, man. See you later. I don't know. I really like that. It's like, oh, super fun. Y'all got exciting plans for Turkey Day? Anybody do anything cool? Like I said, I'm driving. I gotta drive up to Massachusetts to visit my sister. It'll be a long day, but it'll be worth it once I get there. Honestly, the thing I'm least excited about is the fact that because it will be Thanksgiving traffic, my dad was like, "You should get on the road early. You should get on the road early." And so I'm like, "All right, fine." So I'm gonna try and get on the road at like 7. So I had to like set my alarm for like 6 tomorrow, and I'm not an early riser. Never have been. Not excited about that prospect. You know? It's not going to be fun for me. Honestly, the worst part about it is that I know I'm not going to be able to get to sleep tonight. You know? I know the hardest part is just going to be getting to sleep tonight. Just raining robots? Okay, see you later. So, that's part of the reason we're doing this a little bit early, is because I want to give myself more time to just lay in bed and not fall asleep. I actually haven't finished packing yet either. Okay. That's the other reason I'm gonna finish packing. I like this squid guy. See what I did. Thank you. I shall drive it. Oh, okay. So this is something I want to talk about. One of the cool things about Megaman VI is that there are some stages where there are multiple boss rooms. This is one of them, and you get special things for beating the special boss rooms, but I cannot get over there yet. We will have to come back to the stage later. I like that. This room seems strange. Seems odd. I feel like there should be a monster here, like one of those hopping robots. That's what I feel like would be here in an earlier Mega Man game. What else, though? I guess that's the only thing I've really been thinking about recently. Oh, fighting time. Centaur Man! Centaurman! So Centaur Man walks around, he fires a shot, it bounces off the walls, and then he freezes time for some reason. His special ability is freezing time. Because all centaurs are known for their ability to freeze time, right? Seriously, is that a centaur thing? I've never heard of that before. Like outside of this game, okay, well, I'll try again. Outside of this game, I've never heard of like a time freezing centaur. Is that like a part of centaur myth? Glad you're playing a later Mega Man. You only played 1 through 3. Honestly, I mostly played 1 through 3 too. Like, I remember playing 3 a lot because for a long time 3 was my favorite. Great. But I remember, like, I have a vivid memory one time of one of the ways that my mom would reward me in like elementary school and stuff for doing a good job at school was that she would sometimes rent me games. Like I would, you know, come home from school and she would have rented me something, and it was awesome. And I remember one of those times, what I got, Mega Man 4. She rented me Mega Man 4, and I thought it was the coolest thing. I couldn't believe I was getting to play another Mega Man game. And then I didn't try Mega Man 5 or 6 until much later in my life. Oh, that's a nice color scheme. The Sea Flash. Watch as I flash my sea. It will stop time for you. You won't know what to do. The social faux pas. Where do I go next? Blizzard Man, go. Yeah, I was really excited to get Mega Man 4. But 5 is actually one of my favorites nowadays. I really like 5 a lot. 6, there's nothing wrong with 6. I think my big complaint about 6, honestly, is that what they did with Rush in this game is kind of weird. So I don't have any yet. But Rush the Robo-Dog is in this game. But not as a dog. He's in this game as an outfit. You get like power-up suits where you physically combine with your dog and become half man, half robot, half dog all at once. And it's weird. It's a very strange thing. It feels sort of like they couldn't decide what to do, and so they're like, we're gonna make something flashy. Let's make it so that you combine with your dog. You become one with your dog. He's a good boy. And he goes, roar, 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 roar. It's so bad. It's really funny. I love that scene. Actually, no, I shouldn't say I love that scene, because immediately after that happens, Rush gets like slammed into a wall, so it's very sad. So I don't really love that scene necessarily. So Rush and 4, yeah, Rush has been in every Mega Man game since 3, since it was introduced in 3. But usually all he does is he just kind of gives you like support, you know? He like the most common one is like when he allows you to like jump higher, like he becomes a springboard. That's the most common Rush. But then in some games he's like he does other things. Like another one is the Rush Jet. You see the Rush Jet a lot. I can't shoot this man. Can I C flash him? I think this just freezes time, right? Yeah, that's not gonna help. Okay. But strangely enough, if I were to allow myself to be standing on this when it goes below the spikes, for some reason I would then stab myself in the spikes instead of staying on the submarine. I don't really know why, but that's what that would be. What else though? I don't know. Not a whole lot else. Had an okay day. Mostly spent it just getting ready for, you know, driving. You don't like to drive like long distances? I feel like I used to like it more than I do now. I think maybe part of it is that I have been to like this drive that I'm doing today or tomorrow is in like a location that I've been to many times, and so like I think that's part of why I'm not very excited about it. It's like I've done this drive plenty of times, so plus it's like 8 or 9 hours. It's a long time to be on the road. Whoa, whoa! Oh, he got me. Pins on the train. I mean, it's a nice drive. It's a lovely drive. You know, it's like I intentionally avoid going through New York because that's like has tolls and traffic, and so a lot of the time is spent in like Pennsylvania and Connecticut and like upstate New York. So it's a very nice drive. It's just, you know, it's the length of time. It's not fun to be on the road for that long. Like I used to think that I could enjoy the idea of being like a long haul trucker or something, but no, man, I get so bored. Like what this is funny. What I found out the last time I did this drive is that one of the best ways to entertain well, that's weird. You like it way more when you live in Pacific Northwest. Yeah, that makes sense. I bet it was beautiful up there. One of the ways I found to entertain myself was to talk to myself, first of all, because I'm a crazy person. I got Batak! 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 But what I would do is I will choose. Okay, so you can see there's like a little happy Mega Man face here. That means you got everything in that level. There's no secret exit for that one. Tell me where to go next. Somebody give us a name while I explain this. Yeah, so I would choose like an RPG or something, and just say the plot, you know, just kind of talk about the plot. And like I did the last time I was driving, I explained the plot of Final Fantasy 1 to myself, and it was honestly kind of fun. Really, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much that I'm actually considering maybe doing a new type of like YouTube video, which would be effectively like a podcast, I guess would be the best way to describe it. But just like where I just kind of like talk about a game, you know, and be like, hey, there's nothing, it's not gonna be terribly exciting. I'm just gonna be talking about a game, but you know, if you just need background noise, here you go. I don't know. I think that could be fun. Like, because I don't know if anybody remembers this. Not too terribly long ago. I think it was during October. I was invited onto Opossum Plays' stream to tell her and Critty about. Oh, thank you. About Castlevania, because they were like, I don't really know a whole lot about Castlevania, but you do. Can you tell us about what is Gorilla Tank? Get out of here, Gorilla Tank! Get out of here, Gorilla Tank! Oh, okay, there we go. I don't like that his face disappeared. Yeah, they're just like, can you just tell us a little bit about the Castlevania series? Because her bread and butter basically is Dead by Daylight, and one of the cool things that Dead by Daylight does is they have a lot of like cameo characters from other video games. So they've got like Silent Hill characters and like Resident Evil characters, and they recently got Castlevania characters. And so Possum and Critty were like, well, we like these characters, we don't know anything about them, and so they invited me on to just kind of like talk about Castlevania, and I had a lot of fun. It's kind of fun to sort of just talk about, you know, a video game, especially one that you're very familiar with. So if you ever driving for a long time and you just need something to talk about? I think you pulled a muscle while exercising today. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I did not pull a muscle exercising today because I did not exercise today. So you're still in better shape than me, in more ways than one. Burp. Burp. Come on, there we go. Oh, so this is kind of fun. So y'all know that I love to do 3D printing. One of my colleagues at work is also aware that I like to do 3D printing, and he asked me like I think it's sometime last month we first talked about it. He's like, hey, so my daughter is the head of her D&D club at school, and as kind of like a fun event, she wanted to do like a sort of like a D&D miniature painting party, but she didn't have the miniatures. And so he's like, can you like 3D print miniatures? And I said, yeah, sure. And so he hooked me up with like a bunch of things that she would want to print, like elves and dwarves and so forth. And I tried printing them out last night. And didn't come out so well. First of all, the term miniature is very accurate. They were oh, this guy. Look at his dumb face. Yay! He's like, jump. Yay! He's got so many colors. Why is he so like flashy? I guess he's a plant. Yay! I guess it's supposed to be like he's floral, maybe? Yay! That pose where he's just got his hands up is hilarious. This is your style, huh, dude? He's like, yes, feel the wrath of my powers. Yay! Ah! Started playing WoW again. Ew. Anyway, to finish the miniatures thought, they're very small. They're really, really small. And so I told that to my friend, and he's like, okay, well, maybe print them a little bit bigger. I get plant and okay, rush jet adapter. That's our first one. So now I can combine with my dog and make a jet. Super good. Let's see, and that means we can go back to Centaur Man's level because we can probably get to that higher ledge now. OG WoW denizen, fancy. So what do you play in WoW, Eden? What do you play as? Are you an elf or an ogre, or not an ogre, orc, or a human, or a zombie? Are you was it horde, or was it alliance and horde? Is that what it was? I know that there's like this idea of there are two like main groups in WoW, and like you can break people's playstyles down to like, are you not good guys or bad guys. I think at one point in time it probably would have been treated that way, but nowadays it's just sort of like, which race do you want to be? Horde? A horse dragon person warlock. You're a horse dragon person? Does that mean you're a, doggone it, that mean you're a dragon person that rides a horse, or you're like a centaur who's like half horse, half dragon? Oh, horde. Okay. Okay, now I got it. I was thinking you were like a centaur dragon person. I was very confused. I was like, that's very creative. I've never heard of that before. Half man, half dragon, half horse. That's cool though. I feel like I don't know. Sometimes I've considered trying out like a an MMO or something like that. The only one I've ever tried, I very, very briefly tried FF14. And I was like really quickly overwhelmed by how much information was on the screen at all times. Like there was so much just stuff, like text everywhere and numbers, different colors, and like, and everything you did was kind of like, it felt like nothing had impact, you know? Like I'd input a command and my character would just like swing their arms, and then like an effect would happen. And then I'd do that like 10 more times and I'd kill like an imp. You know, it's sort of like, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. And I mean, I guess I get it. Like, I imagine that's, you know, they do it that way for a variety of reasons. Like, you know, being able to like manage the game's resources, making, you know, game balance and stuff like that. I'm sure there are plenty of reasons why the gameplay was like that, but I was just like, this is not fun. It's not really that much fun. And I think part of, I mean, I don't know if this is the case for everybody, but I would imagine part of the enjoyment of playing a game like that is playing with other people, or having that sort of community feeling of like, I'm part of a community, I'm part of other people who do this too. So I don't know, maybe I would enjoy it more if I was playing with someone else, but even if it's just like one friend, you know? But I don't know. But I am glad you enjoy it. That's super good. You said you're playing it again. Did you play it in the past and you're going back to it? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to combine with my dog. So normal, jet. There's my dog, and now he transforms into a suit, and I can fly. Jet Megaman! Megaman! Jet! Doggone it, that's not how you do it. Okay, I'll try again. Try again. There we go. Guess you started over. You guys should play WoW now with me. It's free to level 20. Maybe. What do you do in World of Warcraft? You know, like, I feel like in my mind, World of Warcraft and pretty much any MMORPG is you go out, like someone gives you a quest to kill 10 rats, and you go and kill 10 rats, and then you report back, and they're like, thank you for killing those 10 rats. Here is a trinket. Now I want you to kill 10 dire rats. And then you kill 10 dire rats, and they're like, thank you for killing 10 dire rats. Here is a trinket. Now I want you to go and kill 10 kobolds. And you kill 10 kobolds, and you go back, and you're like, thank you for killing 10 kobolds. And here's a trinket. And then the game's like, hi there, I'm the plot. and then they make you do a quest, and then they're like, all right, well, now go talk to my friend who wants you to kill 10 more rats. That's what I think the game is. Is that the game? Storyline is good. Yeah, baby. I got that Ka-Flash and BT parts. I got the BT parts. Nice. Love checking things off. I mean, I get it. That's sort of like what I described is sort of what who should I go to next? Somebody yell out a name. I feel like that's sort of what like Genshin Impact and Grand Blue Fantasy were like. You know, it's just like grinding numbers, but it's weird how there's like a dopamine hit for that where you're like, oh yeah, the numbers went up. PBG's famous "I love numbers" line. But I don't know, man. At some point, I like beating games. Like right now, I'm at the very end of Visions of Mana, and I haven't beaten it because instead, what I keep doing is playing freaking Hyrule Warriors and just grinding levels. Beat Takeshi. Somebody give me a level. And yes, it was Beat Takeshi. We got Beat Takeshi here. I want to play that Beat Takeshi game someday. The Takeshi's Challenge. Takeshi's Challenge. Alright, nobody say anything. I'm going to Yamato Man. If you didn't want to see Yamato Man, you should have spoken up sooner. Because now we're facing off against Yamato Man. There's Mr. Fuji. Fuji. Oh, it's a Tanuki. Hello, Tanuki robot. Remember how surprised I was when I found out that okay, you see how this has like cracks and stuff in it? That's for the other rush power up. There's one that's like the flying one is supposed to be like the mobility one, and then there's one that's like a power one. We need the power one for that. I remember how surprised I was when I found out that like a Tanuki wasn't a raccoon. It's like a different thing. It's the same level of surprise I had when I found out that like an American buffalo is not a buffalo. It's like a different thing. It's a bison. And honestly, if you look at a buffalo and then like if you look at an actual like European buffalo and then you look at a bison, they don't look at all like the same thing. They look really different. So I guess it's not terribly surprising they're different things, but just sort of funny how you know, because of a misunderstanding about what it was, you know, it became this thing. Same thing with yams apparently. So what I think of as a yam, oh hello, is a sweet potato. But that's not a yam. A yam is actually like a purple thing. I mean, a yam is still like a tuber. It's still like a potato-esque thing, but they're actually different vegetables. Just sort of funny. Took advantage of sales. I got 3 Switch games under $20. Which games did you get under $20? Congratulations on your savage shopping. I haven't commented on it yet. This level's got good music. I like the music in this level. Radical Dreamers, Civilization 6, and Stick of Truth. Well, I like Radical Dreamers. Never been a Civ guy. And I've always heard good things about the South Park games, but as someone who's not really an avid South Park watcher, I never really like got into them. Those are kind of like MMOs, aren't they? Like, isn't that it? Wasn't the idea that it was supposed to be like the boys got way into like an MMO, and everyone got into it, and so everyone became like fantasy characters? Isn't that the concept behind that story? Yamato Man! The funny thing about Yamato Man is he spins a spear, and then he has to go pick it up. the funniest thing. He has to go pick up the spearhead. He's like, wait, hang on. Really silly looking. Oh my goodness. I am playing terribly tonight. Just so y'all know, I'm sorry. Your streamer's no good tonight. I'm sorry. Whoa. Oh, I still got him. Awesome. You've wanted to play Civilization forever, but you love Populous. I've never played Populous. I don't know, like, I feel like the only game of that kind, or the only games of that kind that I ever really got into, I got you Spear and beat E parts. Nice. The only games like that I got into were ActRaiser and like SimCity 2000. I played like SimCity and I played like SimAnt and I've never played a Civilization game. Who should I go to next? Someone tell me. But I don't know, it just sort of stresses me out. It's a lot of numbers, it's a lot of management, and kind of gets to me. Flame Man. All right. I honestly really like Flame Man's design. Like, I get that maybe it's potentially insensitive. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. He's a robot, you know. But I do like his design. He's got the little upturned shoes. Which a friend once told me was apparently supposed to be a sexual thing, which I was a little bit surprised about. Without going into it too much, and again, I only have my friend's word for this, so who knows if it's true or not. But the idea was that, like, in medieval times, men would wear these shoes with the little upturned bits on them. And if you've ever heard of the game I guess you'd call it a game, the game Footsie, apparently this is how it came about, is that men would basically harass women underneath the table with their pokey shoes. And yeah, it kind of lends a weird air to, like, when you see like gnomes and elves with upturned shoes and you're like, oh, this this gnome is a sexual deviant. Again, I don't know if that's true or not. Probably isn't. It does sound kind of fake, but it's a funny story at the very least. Simple turn-based RPG, it's been okay so far. That's good. I gotta finish Visions of Mana. Like, it deserves to be finished. It's a great game. Visions of Mana was a fantastic game. You know, it met all of my expectations and more. I really enjoyed it. But and I'll tell you what it is. And I've railed against this, and it's my fault. I get it. It's me being I'm doing it to myself, as they say. Doggone it! Don't light the oil on fire. We need that. Actually, I wonder if they do still use oil in Megaman times, or if they've got better resources for this. Oh, this is bad. Ah, you got me. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't want to have to take the time, so to speak, like set aside time to focus on the game and beat Visions of Mana. And I don't really know if I'm near the end or not, but everything seems like I am. So I think I'm probably close to the end. But you know, I'm like, oh, it'll take a while. I don't want to set aside like 2 hours to beat this game. I'll just play Hyrule Warriors, and I'll just play it for like a little bit. And then I wind up playing Hyrule Warriors for like 3 hours, you know? Just grinding levels and watching Danny Gonzalez videos. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating how I realize it about myself and then still do it. But what are you gonna do? You should enjoy your free time, I suppose. Hello, Flame Man. Look how cool he looks. Got a really good design. He jumps around, does this thing. What are y'all's thought? Circling back to it, what are y'all's thoughts on that idea of a sort of a podcasty kind of thing, where I just like talk about games? I mean, it's not really that different from a stream, I guess, but it just feels like it could be fun. Never done a podcast before. I got Blast and Rush Power Adapter. Nice. This is not a very convincing outfit color for fire. Looks like a delicious apricot Mega Man. I will do Tomahawk Man. Charging through the game. It's not a hard one. I mean, well, let me end that. Mega Man games, for as much as I love them, and I do love them, I think they're great games, they're very similar to each other. And so, like, as you kind of learn the sort of tricks of the trade of these games, they cease to really be that much of a challenge. Plus, I mean, yeah, maybe Mega Man 6 is an easier one. I was honestly afraid that, like, when I asked which Mega Man to play, someone would say Mega Man 1, because I do want to eventually play Mega Man 1, but it's the hardest one. And I have not actually beaten Mega Man 1 in a long time. And part of the reason I wanted to play Mega Man was to de-stress, because I knew I was going to have to, you know, I've been working on getting ready for my trip all day, so I was like, I just want to play something easy. And so it's very fortunate for me that the two contenders were Mega Man 6 and Mega Man 2. Which, by the way, Jimmy, I apologize, but I read your note too late and I had already chosen 6, so. But yeah, someday we're going to play a Mega Man 1. It's worth playing. I want to go up. Up feels like it's special. Honestly, the thing about 1, I think, is that everything just does a lot of damage. Like, unlike most Mega Man games, where if you are, like, blinking, like you've taken a hit and you're kind of flashing, and then you land on spikes, you will, you'll have, like, a couple of seconds while you're still flashing of invincibility. In Mega Man 1, it didn't matter if you know, were flashing or anything. You would just die. You just die. It's a little thing, but it's an example of how, like, Mega Man 1 holds you to a higher expectation. 2 is your favorite, but you're glad you're playing a game you've never seen. Good. I'm glad to play it. Always glad to play a Mega Man game. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff in Mega Man 1 that's just very, very challenging. Very unforgiving in a lot of ways. Honestly, one of the hardest parts of the game is the very end of it, because like all Mega Man games, you know, this was started during this time. Mega Man 1 has the classic thing where you have to face off against all the actually, you don't have to face off against all the Robot Masters. You face off against 4 of the 6 Robot Masters in Mega Man 1. But unlike other Mega Man games, in Mega Man 6, when you face off against the Robot Masters, you have to do it all in one go. There's no, like, break in between them. And then, with whatever health you have left after fighting 4 Robot Masters in a row, you then have to fight Dr. Wily. And if I remember correctly, if you fail against Dr. Wily, you then have to fight the 4 Robot Masters again. Which is tough. Because another thing about Mega Man 1 is that, while it has the rock, paper, scissors gameplay that the series is famous for, I want to say that it's not as effective in Mega Man 1 as it is in other games. Woo! In particular, I remember the last person that you fight in before you fight Wily is Fireman, the amazingly named Robot Master Fireman. Doggone it. And like, even if you use his vulnerability, it's still so hard to dodge his attack that it's pretty much just a war of attrition. You're like, okay, can I kill you before you kill me? But then you have to fight Wily immediately afterwards. So I don't know, just little things like that. Mega Man 1 just kind of expected you, it holds you to a high standard. This guy's 2 attacks are throw a tomahawk and throw feathers at you. Get out of here. Is this the last one on the NES? Yes, it is. This is the last one on the NES. Then they made Mega Man 7. And it was kind of strange. Nope, not a whole lot of people bought it. And then they made Mega Man 8. People made fun of it. And then it went into cryo sleep for a while. I got Silvert and beat B parts. Honestly, that's another thing I'd like to do is at some point is play through Mega Man's 9 and 10. Because, as I've said before... Oh, wait! Oh, this is funny! Okay, put that on hold. I didn't do this on purpose, but it worked out this way. So, some people might know that many of the Megaman robot masters throughout the series have been designed by mail-in art. So like they would put out contests in Japan for kids to like send in designs of robot masters, and then the Capcom folks would go through and be like, okay, we'll use this one, we'll use this one, we'll use this one. Mega Man 6 was special in that it was the only time they extended that opportunity to the rest of the world. And these 2 robot masters, Windman and Nightman, were actually designed by foreigners. I believe Nightman was designed by someone in Canada, and Windman was from someone in America. But yeah, unintentionally, I wound up saving them for last. That's funny. Do Windman. What was I saying? About... Yeah, Mega Man 9 and 10. So, I believe I've talked about it before. A good friend of mine says that I have played through 9 before. I don't remember doing that. I don't remember that at all. But this friend usually has a better memory for things than I do. So I guess I've played through Mega Man 9 before. But I might as well not have, because I don't remember a dang thing about it. But at some point, I want to play Mega Man 9. And 10. And maybe 11. I've also never played 11. I have all 3 of them, but never played them. Okay, let me amend that. I do remember one thing about Mega Man 9. Is that I didn't like about it is that if I remember correctly, the stages are way too long. Like they I want to say what they did was they made the stages just, well, I don't know, really long. They made them much longer than in other Mega Man games. And I remember getting kind of like I got stage exhaustion from Mega Man 9. But I would like to play it at some point. Yeah. Away! Wait. Why didn't it make any noise when I got my extra life? Weird. What's with these weird panda robots? Why are you so panda, robot? Oh, hello. Ow. See you later. Weird caterpillar motorcycle robots. Very strange. I remember when the Game Grumps played through this game, Aaron pointed out the fact that the color design in this game is very strange for a Mega Man game. Like most Mega Man games have like really primary color kind of palettes, and this one uses a lot of like unusual shades, which I'll agree to. I would also say that there's a lot of purples and pinks in this game. It is cool. I haven't used any of my sub-weapons except for C-Flash, I think. I never do that in Mega Man games. I never think to use the sub-weapons. Which I imagine some people would say is like, well, you're missing out on most of the fun of the game. But like, I don't know, I just don't think about using them. I think of them as very specific tools for use against Robot Masters, not something you use during the stages. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Alright, see you later. You got Storm! Oh, the W Storm is really silly, if I remember correctly. I think the way the W Storm works, it doesn't work like a normal shot in a Mega Man game. It only works on small enemies, but it does something very silly to specifically small enemies. Master of the Mace Ball! Oh, this song is really good. I'm gonna combine with my dog and become a beefy guy. Oh! Time for the punching! Power Mega Man! Mega Man Punch! Mega Man Punch! He has like a weird run. He has a weird walk cycle when he's got the gloves on. Oh! Oh, see you later. See you later, bro. Really silly looking. Just flies off the screen. Oh! Power Mega Man! Oh, this guy's cool looking. I'm gonna skip this puzzle through the power of Jet. Yeah! Yes! What's this guy doing in there? Hello? Did you shoot my barrel? Why did you shoot my barrel? Hello? Hello? Pops out. Hey, Eddie the Flip Top. Thank you, sir. So I used to call him Eddie, or I used to call him Flip Top. And from what I understand, his name is actually Eddie. And I think maybe as a concession to everyone who called him Flip Top, they changed his name to Eddie the Flip Top. I believe is his full name. Or Flip Top Eddie, something like that. Oh, this is the level of the springs. Yay! Mega Spring! Whee! Boing, boing. Boing, boing. And I'm gonna go down here now. Bam! Bam! I think you can kill these guys with... Yeah. Bam! No. Bam! Now we fight! Sir Nightman! It's Nightman! He's he's got a funny little run. stop. Dude. The most terrible weapon in a Robot Master's arsenal, just walking up right next to you. Megaman's like, I'm a ranged fighter. I don't know how to fight when someone's next to me. Get away! Get away! Alright, on to fighting Mr. X. The puppet master behind all of Wily's schemes. You get Nike and Beat A parts. Beta parts. Oh no, Mr. X. So it can't be Dr. Wily because there's no skulls here. And Dr. Wily always accessorizes with skulls. So clearly this is Mr. X. Gotta be a different guy. Oh, this song is good too. Okay. I'm just jamming out to the music, really. Oh, I want to get in there. That looks important. Doggone it. Ah. Ow. Ugh. Maybe if I break it once, it'll stay broken. Oh no, I got it. Okay. They give you so many weapon. Oh wait, hang on. I gotta show off the windstorm. Windstorm. Just see you later. Just takes him off the screen. It's really funny. Bloop. Just no fanfare to it. They're just like, oh, all right, here we go. Really silly looking. Nice. That rock was filled with bits of my head. Yes! Okay, what do we got here? Oh, gentlemen. Is there any rhyme or reason for when they reverse? Or they just do it at some point? I got one of them. Alright, see you later. That was such an awkward ending. I just blew it. It was like, alright, never mind. Megaman's like, are we done? I guess we're done. We're done here? We're done. Once again, lots of purples and pinks. Hello. Oh. There's a hole there. Ow. Whoop. Okay. I'm assuming that's a pit, based on what we saw earlier, so I don't want to go down there. Is it a pit? Yep, it is. For blast! For blast! For blast! For blast? For blast! For blast! For blast! For blast? No. For storm? The storm? It's so silly looking. They just fly away. No fanfare. They're just like, whoop, there we go. Oh, yeah? Oh, I remember this guy. Gotcha. If it just kept going up. Just keeps going. Megaman starts freaking out. It's like, oh, stop it! Stop it! Yeah. I wanted that extra life. It was very important to me. Ow. Alright. Take it. Ow. Combine with me, dog. Nice. Get attack. 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 I think another part of the reason why I don't really use the sub-weapons very much is that, like, the Mega Buster's just better usually. Like, ever since they gave the Buster the ability to charge up, you don't really need the flexibility of the other abilities as much, you know? They become a lot more niche. Like, I feel like I probably used the Robot Master abilities more in earlier Mega Mans, where I only had sort of like a basic shot to work with. Oh, weird. Okay. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. I like that. Oh, what? Well. Bam. Oh, Anybody out there who's played a lot of Mega Man games, do you have like a favorite robot master, or even just a favorite couple robot masters? I was thinking about that the other day, like, you know, who would be my favorite robot masters? And I was always a big fan of both Top Man and Magnet Man from Mega Man 3. I like both of them. I like Pharaoh Man a lot. I think Pharaoh Man's cool. Also really like Dust Man. Gyro Man is pretty cool. Nightman is fine, but I don't know. I didn't play this one very much, so I don't have a whole lot of connection to it. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. No, I don't want to do that. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, we're good. I thought I screwed myself for a second there. I did not, though. Hooray. Boop. Proto Man? Well, I'm not gonna count him. I meant the Robot Masters, not like the protagonists. I'll take that. I mean, Proto Man is cool. Don't get me wrong, but dude, part of his basic design is that he has sunglasses. It's like Dr. Light really set his children up for failure when he gave one of them sunglasses and he made the other one wear his underwear on the outside of his pants. He's like, one of my two sons is gonna be stupid looking. That's such a weird, like, convention, isn't it? The idea of like the superhero wearing his underwear on the outside of his pants. Like, why did that become a thing? I mean, I guess Superman started it, but why did Superman do it? It just seems really strange. Why would you wear the underwear on the outside of your pants? What's the tactical advantage to underwear on the outside of your pants? This guy is in a terrible position. Can I storm you? Nope, I can't. Can I blast you? Nope. Can I beat you? Beat. Get him. Get him, beat. Get him. Get him, beat. Beat. Get him. Alright, don't. Never mind. Golden Age comics are bonkers. You don't think Superman started it? Oh. I thought he did. Well, who did then? Like, whenever I think of, like, classic American superhero, I just assume Superman was kind of the starter of it, but... Oh, hello. It's a super met, I guess, is what we're looking at here. It's kind of silly. Also, if the screen is scrolling backwards and to the left, didn't I just enter through a room over there? Where is the room I entered through? Alright, see you later, man. Bye. I think we are going to finish this before 2 hours. Which is probably fine, because I still need to pack, so... It'll be a shorter stream, but hey, at least you get something before your Thanksgiving. That makes it sound like I'm doing you a favor with my terrible content. It's like, be grateful for what I give you. Oh, at least I gave you something. Be grateful. Lap it up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. But as soon as I said it, I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say it that way. Be grateful for what I give you. Oh. I have so many energy tanks that I'm not using, but I want all the energy tanks. Bam. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Like I saw that coming out. Like, what is that thing? Ah, I fell in the hole. Be grateful for this content. Oh, I fell in a hole. I fell in a hole. Be grateful. Be thankful. At your Thanksgiving table, at your Thanksgiving Day table, be thankful for that stream where I fell in a hole. Everyone's sitting around the Thanksgiving Day table. They're like, "What are you thankful for, Billy?" "I'm thankful for that time Mo fell in a hole. He fell in a hole on camera and it was hilarious. I subbed 3 times." I don't have anything that like shoots. Maybe the attack. Attack. Oh, it worked. I subbed 3 times. Ow. According to the wiki, the Phantom wore it first. Oh, I know the Phantom. Well, I know Phantom 2049. I guess I don't know the original Phantom. So when I was younger, there was a cartoon that I think was called Phantom 2049, something like that. And it was about this superhero who dressed in purple, and I don't remember what his powers were or if he had powers, but I just remember his up or right. Gaggle. That's the character? Okay. Yeah, I remember that guy. I remember there was a movie about him too. I want to say it was terrible if I remember correctly. But yeah, there was a Phantom movie. I always get the Phantom and the Shadow mixed up. The Shadow, who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows. That guy. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows. I think they really expect you to use the special suits a lot in this game. Because, like, you know, you look at, like, these, I was about to call them Wily stages. They're not Wily stages. They're X stages. Oh, no, doggone it. The X stages, or we'll go to the right this time. They have a lot of like stuff that is easier to navigate through with the special suits. So I think they did intend for you to use them in these stages. Well, this is a lot more straightforward. Doggone it! I was about to say it's a lot more straightforward than I fell in a hole. Be thankful for that. Be thankful for the time I fell in that hole. Oh. At Thanksgiving this year, someone asks you what you're thankful for. That's it. I fell in a hole. Shadow start. Yeah, I think you're right about the Shadow starting on radio. I feel like that's correct. Like, I think the Shadow was one of those early, like, I think it was a fairly famous radio drama. I want to say a characteristic of the Shadow was that he had a big nose, I think. I want to say that's like one of his defining traits is that he had a big nose. Which is kind of funny. Cyrano de Bergerac, the superhero. Doggone it, I fell in the hole again. Yeah, alright. Not doing so well now. I'm put on my dog suit. I actually got to do, as part of a, project at, back when I worked as a graphic designer for a little while there, I got to do a radio program like that. And part of it was that they cast Random Baldwin in the movie adaptation. Yeah, we got to do like this radio drama about a superhero who was like, he was like the mascot of the design firm. And the whole thing was about like him fighting crime through good design. I fell in the hole again. How many times is that? Like 4 or 5? How many lives do I have? Yeah, I'm definitely going through lives, falling in the hole over and over again. I remember I watched a special on like I don't know, probably like Discovery Channel or something like that, where they were talking about the effects used in that movie, because apparently that movie had a lot of like practical effects in it. And it was really cool. Like they showed like there was this one scene where they were I don't want to die again. Beat. Do something, Beat. Fight my enemies, Beat. Get him. Get him. Get him. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Not one of Mega Man's strongest tunes. Oh, I like this one. I guess if you hear it over and over again, it's not that great. Alright. Oh, thought the game froze for a second there. Oh my gosh. Hey man. You're just in a wrecking ball. He came in like a wrecking ball. Ow. Yeah, right. I don't know the best way to handle this, honestly. Look at look at Mr. X doing his best Dr. Wily impression in there. He's like, I'll just fiddle with these 2 controls as I swing back and forth in this device. You wanna go, Mr. X? My scheme for world domination has failed, but I still have enough power to destroy you. Oh no, it was Dr. Wily the whole time, with the eyebrows! Could it be? Let the final battle begin! Oh, there we go. See, you can tell that this is the Dr. Wily castle, because there's a big, obvious skull right in the middle, and like a random femur sticking off on the left. Bam. Ow. So yeah, it was Dr. Wily the whole time. No one's really that surprised. Of course it was Dr. Wily. It's like being surprised that Bowser's the antagonist in a Mario game. I hope Madame Grape comes back as a villain in Mario in the future. I really liked Madame Grape. I thought she was cool. Very theatrical villain, you know? Cool idea, I think. Why did they not make the special power from Japan be red and white? It seems kind of weird, right? Doesn't it feel like that would have been appropriate? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, there's a secret there. Doggone it. Oh, I want to see the secret, though. Nuts. Great. Great. Well, we can look at that secret now, I guess. Oh, good. The smashable walls do stay smashed. I was wondering if that was the case or not. Makes things easier. Punch! Okay, never mind. See you later, man. See you later. See you later. Silver Tomahawk! Silver Tomahawk! Silver Tomahawk! There we go. Oh, I needed that. Oh, nuts! Oh, I wanted to do the secret and I failed. Failed at the last. Curses. I suck. Be thankful for how I suck at games. Be thankful. I am thankful for y'all that come out and watch, though. Just so you know, I do appreciate it. It's nice to have people show up and hang about. Got that batak. What a room. Punch. Punch. Oh no, dread octopus. I will light on fire. Light on fire. Light on fire. Light. This is not working. Fire? Okay. There's the Dr. W I'm used to. Nice. Kind of felt like the game lagged there again. Very strange. Oh no! It's a dinosaur? Hello. What? Oh. What is this? What is this boss? He just makes little platforms. Wily, why did you make this? Like, what was the intent of this room? I mean, it's like creative and kind of fun, I guess, but it's really weird. Sometimes I wonder if Dr. Wily's creations were just sort of like, you know, him having fun, you know? And then when Mega Man showed up, he's like, "Oh shoot, I gotta defend myself. What do I have?" He's like, bring in the Diplodocus with the levitating platforms." Doggone it. I mean, it's working. I'm playing terribly tonight, so it works. Did you know that Proto Man's real name is Blues? It's a very strange real name to have. His name is Blues. Mega Man's real name is Rock. Roll's real name is Roll. And Proto Man's name is Blues. And Bass's original name was Forte. Ew. Oh, it's ice. I was like, what's all over the floor? Grody. There's goop. There's goop everywhere. Who put all... Oh, I can't... Okay, so you can't get more than 9 energy tanks. I should probably start using them then. Ow. Who put all this goop everywhere? Why is there so much goop? It's coming out of the vents. Goop everywhere. Okay, I bet I can get through that. Let's see. With my blast. Yep, there we go. I want to use my special abilities more. Like my plant power. Marvel at my plant power. Plant power! Oh, okay. Hello, sir. So here's something about these little guys. You see this like guy here. Can y'all see? Yeah, it's showing up on the, it is showing up in the capture. His like pupils are vibrating. If you shoot him, he freaks out. And I don't know why his pupils are vibrating. It's weird though. It's like very upsetting. Okay, bye. See you later. Okay, this time. Oh. Yeah, hello. Oh, it's like the gorilla. Oh, I don't want to do this again. Get back, get back. Back, foul beast, back! Meh. I mean, this is a surprisingly effective robot. Like, it's got a lot of armaments and it's well defended. It just gets bumped back when you shoot it in the leg. I wouldn't say that these are Wily's best robots right now. Oh. Onward! Oh, yep, okay. Huh. Stupid little fish. My brain was like, what is that creature called? Fish. Stupid fish. Bam. Alright, see you later. Oh, okay. Robot Master time. Oh, look at that. Hey, that's cool. He looks like he... His butt sort of looks like a weird little face. Look at him. He's like, hello, I'm staring at you. Wait. All right, Robot Master time. This one. It is Yamato Man. Yamato Man is weak against Tomahawks, I believe. Well, I'm running out of Tomahawks, so... Oh, there we go. Next, this one. Centaurman. Soul Centaurman. Believe you were weak against the Night Ball. That looks like a weakness, yeah. Ah! Curse you and your centaur flash. Well-known power of centaurs to freeze time. Everyone knows about that. This one. Brutus. Flame Man. I'm going to guess Blizzard. I don't know, but I'm going to guess Batak works on you. I was wrong. Okay. Was Storm? Was Storm. Okay. One thing I do like about the Robot Masters in Mega Man games is that almost always, as soon as the Robot Master is defeated, all of their shots disappear. So you don't run the risk of like a Pyrrhic victory, Pyrrhic victory, where like you defeat them and then they also kill you. That's good. Whoa! Did it. All right. This one. It's Nightman. I think Nightman is weak to Yamato's spear, maybe. Yeah, it looks like it. Thanks for just hopping around, dude. See you later. Defeated is the monster. This one. Windman. What is Windman weak to? Maybe he's weak to Batak. Nope. Plant powers? Oh wait, no, I know who's weak to plant powers. Sea Flash? It is hurting him. Strangely enough. Yeah. Bloop. This one. Ah, yes. Tomahawk Man. Tomahawk Man is weak to plants. The power of plants. He's unprepared for their planty powers. And I'm out of it now, so I'll just shoot you. Ow. I jumped into it. Destroyed by portable media. Speaking of portable media, I learned recently that apparently Apple has finally decided that they will officially describe iPods as obsolete now. Because I was gonna go try and buy a new iPod because mine was getting old, and they're like, no, those are obsolete now. I was like, oh man, I like iPods. Plantman! He's here! Let's see. What's left? Are you weak against Batak? Yeah, I guess it makes sense. A plant, so he's like weak to cold. Whatever, I'm just gonna kill you. You know, sometimes there's a rationale as to why certain robot masters are weak to certain abilities, but then there's others where you're just sort of like, why is that? Like Tomahawk Man being weak to plants. Why? Why? Does not make sense. Why? Oh, that's kind of a nice little bit of continuity. It's like, yeah, you remember how you were just in this thing? You're still in that thing. Nice. You know, that's a 3D model I should make. It's like a Met. I would enjoy having like a little Met. I think oh, it's Eddie the Flip Top. Thanks, dude. Another energy tank. Wait, so was that Met manufacturer like Dr. Wily's last line of defense? Oh, he's firing was it Sharingans at me? What's that thing from Naruto? I don't watch Naruto. Oh! It's, not very difficult, Dr. Wily. So here's kind of a cool thing. This robot is actually directly referenced in the opening of Megaman VII. Oh, I'm still fighting him. Okay, never mind. Ow. Part of me feels like I should use an energy tank, but part of me is also like, I haven't used an energy tank the entire game. I kind of don't want to use an energy tank because I haven't used one at all throughout the entire game. Come on. Ah! Oh! Boo! Boo! You should be thankful for my terrible gameplay. Be thankful. I wonder if this guy's vulnerable to anything. I don't have much left, actually. Not really that. Night Sea! Oh, it's kind of vulnerable to that. A little bit extra damage. Jumped into it. Uh. Bah. Bah. Ow. Alright, I am gonna use it. Forget it. Pride is gone. I'll just use it. Whatever, it's fine. That's not what I meant yet. Tomahawk. Oh, he's actually pretty vulnerable to the tomahawk. Eat the Fablast! 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 Am I out of... I am completely out of all my special moves. Awesome. Whoa! Oh, hey. I love Dr. Wily's little, like, noodling with the controls animation. I'll it. Alright, see you later, man. He's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't kill me. Megaman just had that rope on hand. Dr. Wily be renewed. Triumphant at last, Megaman arrested the notorious Dr. Wily and brought him to justice. Sentenced to prison for his crimes of B. Rhine on. Dr. Wily now rules over a prison cell. I like that it says Capcom times 20XX. They also don't know what year it is. At long last, the world is at peace. The current date is circle, triangle, 20XX. The staff. So Blizzard Man helped make the game. Here he is doing the programming on the game. Look at him go. Blizzard Man. So here's something kind of interesting. Do you see how it's DWN for their designations? That stands for Dr. Wily number, because the official name of the Robot Masters is the Wily numbers. I think I learned that from the Robot Master Field Guide. I don't know what the B is, though. Maybe boss? Not really sure. Another interesting little bit of trivia is that, well, actually, these shouldn't be Dr. Wily numbers, because Dr. Wily didn't make these. He basically, brainwashed these robots that were made by people all around the world and then used them in his scheme. So these shouldn't be Wily numbers. But what I was going to say is that the first 6 Robot Masters from Mega Man 1 are also not Wily numbers. They were created by Dr. Light. So there you go. They are light numbers, I guess. There it is, Daniel Valley. Yeah. One thing that's kind of cool in Mega Man 8 is that for the ending credits, they showed the actual pictures that kids send in during the submission phase. Like the little drawings that they send in of their Robot Masters during the ending credits. And it's honestly pretty impressive how like widely varied the art styles are, and like some of them are like really, really nice, and the others are like just little scribbles and stuff. That was a cool move on Capcom's behalf, I think. Michael Leader. The Michael Leader. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed Mega Man 6. It was fun to play this. I haven't played it in a while. And we actually did almost get a 2-hour stream, so be thankful. Be thankful for my 2-hour stream. Oh. Like I said, I will be out on Thursday. So it'll be a Thanksgiving. And I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Have a great holiday. I hope my drive isn't too bad tomorrow. We'll find out, I guess. Turkey 613, helper Bambi Mizu. Oh, I believe Inoff King is actually Keiji Inafune. Hyper Mickey, Hyper Benji, and Hyper Mickey. They hung out all the time. Presented by Capcom. To be continued. Ooh. Alright, cool. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight. Again, thank y'all for coming out. Hope you enjoyed Mega Man 6. Cyber, if I understood correctly, you did say that I think that this is, you never played this one, so hopefully you enjoyed watching it. I would recommend going to play it because it's a fun game. So, but that's it for me tonight. I'm the MoeChicken. This has been Mega Man 6. Thanks for stopping by.